search engine is considered as one of the practical application of information retrieval techniques. And we can if we have best examples like web search engines and open source search engines. They comes under this web search engines, which are mainly useful for research and development. So best examples for this open source search engines are, these are the examples for open source search engines. And here information retrieval and search engines, you can see in information retrieval, these are the steps or these are the things that should be considered, that is relevance. So in order to find out relevance, effective ranking is important, and evaluation, so that can be done by testing and measuring. Then information needs, which can be known with the help of user interaction. So we'll be using all these techniques in the search engines as well, because just now we saw search engine is one of the application of information retrieval. And these are big issues in information retrieval. The first one is relevance. So that means when user enter any query, so here the information retrieval system, it should find out the document which is relevant to the query entered by the user, right? So it is not so easy to find out the relevant document for a question. So that is one issue in IR. So you can define this relevance using this definition. So we can say that the document is relevant if it contains the information that a person was looking for, right? So if the document is, when can we say that the document is related to the question? Say, assume that I'm searching for books related to NLP. Then if I find a document which is having list of books related to NLP, then I can say that this document is relevant to my question, right? So here, relevant document, it should always contain the information that a person was looking for. So here I'm looking for NLP related books. So if this document contains that information, then I can say that this document is a relevant document. So many factors, they influence the person's decision about what is relevant. So here, how a person can decide that the document is a relevant document. So based on factors like task, context, novelty, style, etc. So here we have again, relevance can be classified into topical relevance and user relevance. So topical relevance, that means if it is on the same topic. User relevance, so if the document contain everything else other than just that topic, then it is considered as a user relevance. Next issue in information retrieval is evaluation. So evaluation measures, they mainly assess how well an index or search engine or database returns results from the collection of resources. So how this information retrieval system, it is providing answer to the question. It is taking from the collection of resources, right? So these are set of resources, and whenever user types something, then this information retrieval system, it will search all these sources in order to find out the answer, right? So these evaluation measures, they assess how well this indexing is done, or how well the database returns results from this collection. Even this test collection of documents, queries, and relevant judgments can even be used for evaluation, or you can even go through, you can use effective measures like precision and recall. And next one is user and information needs. So if you take this keyword query, they are considered as a pod descriptions, because uh, here the user, he just enters keyword combinations in order to retrieve the documents. The query, the keyword query terms, they are implicitly connected by a logical AND operator. So this query keyword queries, they are connected logically with the, they're connected by a logical AND operator. Say if I search for, so if I want to search for natural language processing, then that is nothing but keyword query. So a query such as natural language processing, it retrieves document that contain words, natural language, and processing at the top of the retrieved results. So most systems, they also retrieve document that contain only natural or only language or only processing. So some systems, they may remove most commonly occurring words like the stop words, a, the, of, like that. As a they'll be removed it as a pre-processing step before sending the filtered query keywords to the information retrieval engine. And interaction in context, they are even considered as important for understanding the user intention. And here query refinement techniques, so you can even refine the query by using techniques like query expansion or query suggestion, relevance feedback, so which mainly helps in improving ranking. So all the documents which are relevant to the query, so they'll be given a higher score or higher rank, so that they'll be displayed as top 5 documents or topmost documents in the list. So by using these query refinement techniques, we can even improve ranking. Let us try to understand issues in search engine. And coming to the first one, that is performance. So as we all know, performance, it is measuring and improving the efficiency of search. So we can just define it like that. So which is nothing but reducing the response time. That is one example. So what is response time or system response time? It is nothing but the time between when the user initiates an action. Say here, say user entered the query, and when the computer starts to display the result. So here user entered the query, and here system, it displayed the result. So this time, so the time between the user initiated an action and when computer starts to display the result, that time is called as response time. So we need here the search engine, it should reduce the response time, then only we can say that performance is high. So which is again a difficult task, right? And increasing query throughput. So what is query throughput? It mainly measures number of queries executed over specific period. Say if the search engine is able to answer, okay, if it is able to execute more number of queries over a specific period, then we can say that the query throughput is high. And increasing indexing speed. So what is indexing? How to increase it? So indexing, it mainly allows the database to quickly retrieve the data from the large table and reduce the time it takes to run the queries. So what happens if there is no indexing? So database would, here if there is no indexing, then database, it should scan the entire table in order to find out the result, right? So if there is indexing, then we can here the database, it can quickly retrieve the data from the large table. If there is no indexing, then it need to scan the complete table. So this is the entire table. Without indexing, it need to scan this complete table, which will slow down the process as well as wastage of resources also. So increasing indexing speed is also important. And just now we discussed about indexes. So they mainly improve the search efficiency. So here we need to design and implement them. So which are considered as major issues for search engines. And next we have dynamic data. So these search engines, they are dealing with the dynamic data because they keep on changing. So there will be a lot of updations, additions, deletions. Okay. So they're dealing with this dynamic data only. And crawling the documents, it is again a difficult task because here they need to take care of the coverage. That means how much data has been indexed in this table. And they need to consider freshness also, how recently the table was indexed. Okay. So here, with the help of search indexer, search results are quick and precise. Mainly when data sets are large. So that is the importance of indexer, right? So updating the indexes while processing the queries, that is again we consider it as a design issue. So here, while processing the queries, they need to update the indexes also because there will be a lot of additions and deletions. So updation is important. So whenever a particular record is removed from the table, then it should be updated. So if there are total 1,000 records, if 50 records are removed, then it should be updated to 950. If I add 50, then it should be updated to 1050. So updating the indexes is considered as a design issue. Next one is scalability. So here search engines, they need to deal with many terabytes of documents as well as millions of users every day. So making everything work properly, it is again a difficult task. And in such cases, distributed processing is considered to be essential. So which helps the search engines in order to perform its task in a smooth manner. Next, adaptability. So here either changing or tuning the search engine components. So what are the search engine components? And it can be the ranking algorithm, indexing strategy, or the interface for different applications. So that is again a big issue. So here the ranking algorithms, they are nothing but why we need ranking algorithms. See, query execution components, they use these ranking algorithms to rank the search results. So we are providing ranking to the documents. So based on the rank, we are retrieving those set of documents to the user. We are or search engine, it is providing those documents as response to users. So how it is doing that with the help of ranking algorithms. So ranking algorithms are nothing. Examples for these ranking algorithms can be either they may include TF-IDF, that is term frequency, inverse document frequency, or it can be BM25, best matching 25, or machine learning based ranking models. So anything can be used to provide ranking to the document. Similarly, indexing strategy. So these are considered as various issues of search engines. And the last one is spam. Search engine spamming, it is nothing but manipulating website or web pages visibility, or we can say ranking in search engine result pages. So if you manipulate a website or web page visibility, how it looks, and ranking in search engine result pages, that is called as spamming, search engine spamming. And it can be done in variety of ways, like they can do it by creating low quality or duplicate content, or they can stuff keywords into the content. Okay. And here, this coming to this types of spam. So because of this spamming, it mainly affects the efficiency of the search engines and effectiveness of the results also. And there are different types of spam like spam dexing, link spam, optimization, etc. So if you take this spam indexing, so it is mainly derived from the word spam and indexing. So you can see the word. So if you combine spam and indexing, it gives us spam indexing. It is a practice of search engine spamming. And here, spam indexing, it is sometimes used to try and manipulate search engines understanding of a category. And the last one is here you can see new subfield which is called as adversarial IR or adversarial information retrieval. It includes study of methods to detect, isolate, and defeat manipulations. So this adversarial IR, it is used to study the methods, or it provides us the methods to detect, isolate, and defeat manipulations. And there are various other examples for spam dexing, like link bombing, comment, spam blocks, malicious tagging, etc.